Hey everybody, in just making sure that we are all making assignments correctly, I'm just going to go over how to make a single assignment. I'm not going to talk about the file cabinet right now because that's separate. Just making sure we know how to give a single assignment. So right now I'm looking at the classroom roster. From here I'm just going to click on assignments. And then from there I'm going to wait till it loads. Yep. I'm going to go to Browse Our Resources. From Browse Our Resources, let's say I want to go ahead and pick all of my level C readers first. It's really super important that I am being very intentional with assigning specific levels to specific students. So I'm always making sure that I know exactly where my students are at so that I'm assigning books at their instructional level. So if I have a list of students that I know are all reading level C, I'm going to either add to filing cabinet, which I can do, but again, I'm just going over single assignments right now. So I'm going to go to assign. From there, you can decide whether you're going to do the listen, read, and quiz. I highly recommend that anybody K to 2 is listening first, then reading out loud, and then taking the quiz. If they're in 3 through 5th and they are in a very high level book, like I would say anything from an M through a Z, and you want to uncheck that listen because the book is extremely long and it's taking them a really long time to listen to the book, that would be okay. But in K through 2, it is reasonable for them to listen to the book first. That gives them a preview of the book because, again, they are doing it at their instructional level, not their independent level. So it's good for them to listen to the book first, then read the book, then take the quiz. So all three. And then I'm going to decide, okay, this was my level C book. So then I would choose all my level C kids, and then it's going to go ahead and choose those kids for me. Then I would hit assign. I'm not going to do that right now because I don't want to mess up first grade's flow right there. Okay, so then I would go ahead and hit assign. Now I can go right back out of that and I can go ahead and I can do it again. And then I can do it again, assign. And then I can do it again, assign. And you can do it an infinite number of times so that the kids have 10, 15, 20 books all assigned at one time so that they never run out of them. Because again, we want to make sure that when they are they are going into the My Assignment Rocket. We want to keep them out of the reading room rocket because they can go into books that are either too easy or too hard. We want to make sure that they're in the My Assignment Rocket. In doing so, we'll make sure that they are reading books that are on that level that you've assigned to them. So we have more control over the books that they're reading here. And in making sure that you're assigning books correctly here, then we make sure that they're in that My Assignment Rocket. And by assigning books through the single assignment here, then they're able to make sure that they're able to get those assignments there. If they don't have enough assignments assigned this way, that rocket will disappear. And then when they go into their rockets, that's how they end up getting off task during technology and going and building their robots and building their things and getting a little bit off task during technology. So going in and really making sure to assign and stack several books at a time is a really good strategy to make sure that they have a lot of books assigned, again, at their instructional level.